y'all? It's your boy JKG. We are back on the main account here, playing some raid, guys. I want to give you a quick little update on the account. We have the fusion going on. We'll hop in here. We'll show you. I got the bunny rabbit. Bunny rabbit is mine. So we do have that one. We got a couple other little new toys on the account as well, and then we'll get into what we're here for. But yeah, we'll come in here. Let's go recently used. So bunny rabbit is ours. Masteries, we're we're working on masteries. I may break down and buy the gem pack so I can go ahead and just get the masteries done on him, because I do have an awakening. I do have a blessing on him. I went with Chainbreaker just to start out with on him, because anytime he gets a stun, freeze, sleep, provoke, fear, true fear, petrification, he has a chance to remove those, and then also if he's under any of those buffs, can't remove it or whatever, and he gets hit, it's going to fill his turn meter, so it kind of feeds into like him taking more turns and his speed and everything. I thought that would be kind of interesting to start out with. May or may not be the best way to go. We'll experiment though. I'm not worried about changing blessings down the road if that is not what we want to do. So we'll take a look. But yeah, that's Bunny Rabbit. We all know his kit. We're not going to go into his kit. I'm not going to dive into any of these champions kits, but we got Ruella. I think I may have mentioned that on a previous video, but we got Ruella. I'm interested in using Ruella. I've heard a lot of good things about Ruella, and I am really curious to see how she can fit in, or if we can make a team where she can fit in. We got Green Warden Ruark. This champion looks really cool. This is a really cool skin. I love the mask in the helmet, like wood elf style and everything. It looks really dope to me. But we got Ruark today during the 10x for Duchess Lil 2. 4 years playing the game, still no Duchess Lil 2. Thanks, player, appreciate it. But also, I'm okay with that because we got Harima the other day. We got Harima off of a YOLO, so we are definitely going to have to play around with that. I went ahead and put Polymorph on Harima just because I think Polymorph is going to be really good for Harima on this account. Now, that being said, there is still a 10x going for Duchess Lil 2. I have one Ancient Shard. It is a CVC, so pulling a shard is going to get me at least some food to level up a champion. So we're going to take a look. Who knows? We might actually even be close to pity. Definitely didn't get a pity, but we got Avenger. Avenger is interesting. I might want to build a Avenger. I want to check the actual multipliers on this A3 because it is always critical. So if you're just looking for sniping one champion and that's it, I wonder if you could actually use that, build zero crit rate, and just stack as much attack and as much crit damage as you can, and see if that with good multipliers can do anything. But yeah, now that's all that stuff out of the way. Let's hop over in here, and we are going to come into let's go to our dragon. What was it? 23, which is void. And let's come in here and we will set up the team. We're basically going to look for a team that's going. Where is the team that I set up? All right, so we don't have the team set up. All right, that is just tragic on my part, but not a big deal. Not a big deal, because we know who we're going to use. We're going to use Bad Alcazar to get the extra damage. We're going to use Lydia to get defense down and weaken. We are going to use, where is he? Where is our boy? We are going to use our boy Gerptuck. He may actually be in the vault. It is very possible. There is our boy Gerptuck. And then let's also bring in, we are going to get an attack up buff from our Arbiter. I need to save this team so I don't have to actually go back and do this more times. And then let's go ahead and take the vault off, and we're going to bring in Heartpiercer. So Heartpiercer another uncommon dark elf who has really good multipliers. This A2 has, I believe it is a 7.5 or a 7.6 multiplier, so it hits really hard. And the A1 also hits pretty hard as well. So we're going to get to see what this champion does. Now, this champion does not have any utility, same as Redeemer. There's no utility in this kit at all. If she does get a critical hit or something like that on the A2, we'll take a look at it in a second. But if she crits on the A2, then she can actually put an attack up on herself for like the next A1. Not a big deal at all. You can kind of see right here. Yeah, if the hit is critical, plays a 25% increased attack. We're getting a 50% increased attack from Arbiter, so it's inconsequential. But let's hop in here. Let's A1. We're gonna go ahead and hit this. We're gonna go after this Lua right here with the A2, 235k. Now, I believe we did 250, give or take, from Redeemer with the 8 multiplier. So you can see there is a little bit of a drop off. Not a massive drop off though. So we're just gonna kind of let it go auto until we get back around. And when her turn comes back up, we should have got revived there from Arbiter, but that was just kind of goofy. You know what we'll do? We're gonna back out because I'm not worried about the energy right now. We got a ton of energy right now. Why did I hit next? I'm a rookie, guys. I'm a rookie. I'm back to rookie status. We'll hop in here. And this time around, what we'll do is we'll just let it go auto. Everybody uses their stuff on auto except Heartpiercer. This time around, we are going to use the A1. Remember, we got a 235k A2 on Lua. We'll go ahead and hit the same Lua. We'll just hit with the A1 this time. 150k. So you can really see, like, the multipliers are there. This uncommon champion with good gear. I'm not going to say the best gear in the world. I'm sure there's many players out there that have been playing as long as me, actually longer than me since I had a 9-month layoff, who can actually boast that they have better gear than me, and they can come up with a much better build, I'm sure. I am not going to be one of those kind of people that's going to try to say that I am the best at everything. I might have the best Heartpiercer built in the game, but that would just kind of be by default because most people aren't going to build Heartpiercer. The reason for the comparison to the Redeemer is I actually took the exact gear off of Redeemer. We'll kind of come down here and find our Redeemer. You can see I took almost every piece of gear off of Redeemer and put it on Heartpiercer. Heartpiercer already had a shield that was just as good and had a medallion that was almost as good. But you can see 91 crit rate, 260 on the crit damage. Bad Alcazar being the lead. Didn't have to be crit capped. We could have actually dropped that even further and pushed crit damage with Bad Alcazar in the lead, but we didn't. And we'll call it, we're 3 off. We'll call it 4,400 on attack. So really good champion if you are kind of in that mid-game level and you don't necessarily have the resources to build a sniper champion, like a legendary, because the books are so hard to get. Uncommons are really cool because you can actually pick them up in the market a lot of times. You can see, we have a shield guard here, really good champion, great campaign farmer. You can actually even use this champion instead of your starter in a lot of places, but you can get them in here as part of your dailies. Buy an item in the market. You can buy like a Heartpiercer or a Redeemer or one of these crazy uncommons that have really high multipliers that can actually hit well. You can buy them in the market, and that's a book for you for just a little bit of silver. About, I think 49k on silver is about the most I've seen anybody that's been worth having. So you can definitely get by, and it's not wasting rare books. It's not wasting epic or legendary books that are really hard to come by. So you can actually build this champion on a budget. You just have to have the gear to kind of unlock it. I would say if you can get that 250 crit damage and somewhere around 4K attack, if you can get to like 35K attack, or 3,500 attack, I apologize. 4K, like, anywhere in that 3 to 4K attack, and then 250 crit damage. You don't need accuracy because there's nothing to place. Resistance obviously could help if you are going to be taking them into arena. One place where I do enjoy using these champions is actually in a live arena. I have been using my Redeemer in live arena as a sniper, and it's been really fun. I don't get to play live arena as much as I would actually like to, just because the time of day that it is typically open. I am actually on the clock working my day job, and I can't really hop in at a moment's notice like that and really be like paying attention to it. I can only do like a lot of passive stuff while I'm on the clock, like dungeon farming, where you just kind of set it and let it go off to the side, Let me know in the comments below. Do you like seeing the rares, and do you like seeing the uncommons and the rares and stuff like that being built up and doing these kind of damage test builds? I have a lot of fun doing them, so I definitely want to keep doing them. But let me know in the comments below if you want to keep seeing these types of videos, and if you do, go ahead and let me know what champions you want to see done, because I would love to try to make some different champion guides out there, maybe spotlight some champions that are not really used a whole lot outside of one or two particular things. You're not going to see a ton of builds on those kind of champions because a lot of people just want to be really efficient, and that's not my game. I'm not ever going to be considered an efficient player. I don't want to be an efficient player. That's not how I get fun out of the game. But yeah, if there's a champion you want to see built, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. I definitely want to hear from you guys and see what you want to see built. We are going to be building Bunny Rabbit and Harima and Ruark and some of these other champions that I've gotten recently in the last week or two that are really good champions and are going to really hopefully take my arena game to the next level, because I do want to start saving up some arena tokens and saving up some gems and stuff like that. Save up those resources and get the builds done, get everything nice and tight, and then make an actual push for platinum in the coming weeks. We're not there yet, but that's something that I would like to do, just to say that I've been able to do it. So let me know what you guys want to see in the comments below. As always, if you like the videos, go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to help support the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Love you guys. Peace.